get the camera out then. But until then, yeah, we're going to be searching for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. Let's get ourselves alive everywhere else. That looks like it's good to go. So yeah, fingers crossed we're going to get some clear skies in a bit. We can do another UFO UAP Skywatch later. Yes, until then though, we're doing an alien radio signal hunt, searching the stars, hoping to hear ET say hello. We're searching the hydrogen line. That is the frequency or the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize we are most likely to hear the hello, is anybody else out there message. And we've heard it potentially a few times throughout the years. We had the wow signal back in the 70s there. One of our best known candidates as an alien potential alien radio signal, but that's not the only one. There have been a few more as well. We want to hear something like that ourselves. Who have we got in there? Cesium, Jack as well, 7. How are we all doing tonight? We're nearly at the end of the working week. So yeah, we'll be doing a signal hunt for a bit, but I'm going to keep an eye on the weather. It is meant to be a very clear, not too long, so hopefully we'll be able to get the camera out then. Hey buddy, good to see you. How is your week going? OGV's in the house. Punter, how you doing? Do say hello in the chat. I am Maga as well. Good to see everybody. And Carl in too. TE as well. Yeah, we'll hopefully be doing a Skywatch in a bit. 7. Good to see you in. Yeah, we're going to be doing a Skywatch hopefully. We're just waiting for those last clouds to pass. So until then, we're going to be doing an alien radio signal hunt there. And Cesium as well, thank you for the heart. Appreciate that. It all goes back into the stream as well. Oh, it's a Thanksgiving as well. I forget about that. Yeah, over here in the UK. So over in the US, it is Thanksgiving. Is it today or tomorrow, Thanksgiving? I never remember which way round it is. But I hope you're all having a fantastic time seeing family and eating lots over there. So yeah, we're going to be doing this live alien radio signal hunt for a bit, but hopefully very soon those clouds will part and we can get the camera out to search the skies for the strange and anomalous. And Cesium as well, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Carl as well coming in with the likes, thanks guys, and V for the likes there. Those likes and shares helps us reach more and more like-minded people there, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena, more open-minded, intelligent people. We can get to look and share their experiences. We can all piece this puzzle together. And B is in as well, and 7 for the shares. And I second that, Carl. A happy Thanksgiving to our American cousins there. And B, thank you for the heart. How is it going? V coming in with the hashtags. So yeah, it's still a bit quiet. We don't seem to be having any of the background activity at the minute, which is interesting in of itself. But you never know when we're going to pass over that star that has a planet that's inhabited and be sending us a signal. It's a bit of a lottery, but the more times we do it, the more our statistical odds increase of getting that signal, and then it is like winning the lottery there. It is such big news. These signals are quite unambiguous to a degree. All of the data is within them, and if it is a potential alien radio signal, it'll only be on screen for between 30 and 90 seconds there, because as the Earth rotates, our dish will sweep on, over and off of the target star there. So yeah, we've got to keep an eye out for that one. Science DJ, how are we doing there? Wacko as well, where are we all joining in from tonight? And B, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
There as well. Let's have a look. Are you still amazed how quiet the NASA info is? Yes and no. Like, it's now falling into like more of a tip. Well, we're getting a bit, but we're not getting a lot. It's typical bureaucracy. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the line like with it now, because we're getting a bit, but I also just have this inherent distrust of them. So I'm also like, do I trust anything from them at all? There, I apparently won't be here the entire time, but had to pop in for a bit. Hey, well, it's always good to see you for a bit. Make sure you are spending all that time with your family though. Hey, and if they've got any interesting stories whilst you're hanging out with them, pick their brains. We want to hear from them and what have they seen and experienced there. The V, you're right, the little spike has gone. Again, interesting. What was it then? What was it? Coming in with the hashtags as well. V, thank you for the hearts there as well. So it all goes back into the stream. And we've got movie club tomorrow night, haven't we? Now, I've got family around tomorrow and Saturday. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do a stream beforehand, but we will be on for our movie club at 10 p.m. So it won't be on here. That's where we all get on our Discord server. The link is in our bio for that one if you want to join us. Then we're going to be watching Invasion of the Body Snatchers. We have to watch it on our own Amazon Prime or Netflix, whichever one it was on. But we all watch along at the same time. It's 10 p.m. UK time, so definitely in for that. Noel is in. How are we doing? I read that they are saying 3i Atlas has changed direction to Venus. No, I haven't heard that one. That is pretty well, because it was meant to have got close to Venus, wasn't it, after Mars, or somewhat close. We didn't hear much about that at the time, but I thought, yeah, its initial pass through the solar system, it was going to hit 3, which was, well, not hit, but come very close by to Mars, Venus, and then Jupiter on the way out. So maybe that is interesting. Where's A up when you want the latest? There. V as well, thank you for the gifts. It is a Big Mac Day. Most certainly will. Well, enjoy it. Enjoy it there. Hello, Noel, as well. We have movie night tomorrow night. Yeah, it's an Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That is going to be a good fun there. Paul is in the house as well. And Pine Coney, how you doing? Good to see you in there over on the tubes. So yeah, we're going to be doing this alien radio signal hunt tonight for a little bit, but I'll keep checking to see if those clouds are passed, because we're meant to have a clear night. Any time now those clouds are meant to pass, and we can get the camera out. We could do a UFO, UAP, a Skywatch there. Zena, evening! How are you doing? They're just a big, NASA is just a big firework maker. I like that. And right, thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? Say hello. So we are based in Wiltshire in the United Kingdom, which is right in the heart of Cropper Circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. So particularly when we're doing the old Skywatch, which we hope to be doing soon, it's very interesting. These are the skies of a long history of the phenomena, so it's going to be very interesting to see what activity is up there tonight when those clouds are past there. And Kate is in the house. How are we doing, Kate? Where I saw your message and then it's disappeared. Where's it gone? There. Going to be silently tapping away while continue to watch Stranger. Oh God, yes, that was out very early hours this morning. Haven't watched it yet. Very eager to. Typically, not got a gap in my calendar for a long time yet, for a few days. I'm going to be late to the party on that one, but thank you, Kate. I appreciate you there. V as well, loving the stickers as well. Kate coming in with the shares. Also, see anything, heard anything, always tapping on the live. Thank you all for, do appreciate that. And yeah, so hopefully we're going to see some activity tonight when those clouds pass. That's what we really, really want to hear. But guys, if you've got any experiences yourself that you haven't shared yet, do feel free to jump in the chat and let us know about your personal experience of the phenomenon. I'd love to hear about that one. Good evening, Pluto, as well. We did, didn't we, B? We had that sighting, not the Monday just gone, the Monday before. I think it was the Monday night before, and it was that big, beautiful orange thing. We haven't had much activity on the radio side. We've had some interesting things, but not quite clear yet. But yeah, we do get sightings, especially on the visual side. Watching the Age of Disclosure, that is also on my list as well, Pluto. What do you think of it so far? So guys, if you are just joining us for the first time, welcome. Do say hello in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. But we're doing, at the minute, an alien radio signal hunt. We're searching the galaxy, hoping to hear ET say hello. And we're searching on a channel called the Hydrogen Line. That's the yellow line at the top of the screen there. And it's the frequency, or the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize we're most likely to hear another message from another civilization. And there have been a handful of interesting ones throughout the years, most notably the WOW signal. There from back in the 70s, but there have been some more ones, and some very interesting ones quite recently. But we are keeping an eye out on the weather because we are due some clear skies. So hopefully soon we will be we're getting the camera out and we'll be doing a live UFO Skywatch here. Where are we? And Zizim coming in with the shares. Thank you for that one. I have a friend that sun watches, and he just caught a plane going over yesterday. Oh, that perfect alignment there when you get the silhouette of a plane passing in front of the sun. I bet they were very, very excited. He was very, very excited. I think it's quite rare, isn't it, to catch the alignment? there. Pluto fell asleep. Definitely been a busy week, but that amazing show. Yeah, I mean, I think from our community, it's got a little bit of not quite hate, but a bit of pushback, because we always want more information, don't we? We want the latest news. We want that big yippee, look, here we go, here's the evidence, because we spend a lot of time searching. You know, we know a lot of things, we know a lot of the stories, but I think for the age of disclosure, for new people, to introduce people who are kind of on the fence or just haven't really thought about the old UFO, UAP phenomenon much, I think that's going to really, really help bring people over. Shame it is so highly priced, because that is going to really get in the way, because, you know, it's all right for us. We know that there may be value there, so we're going to be more likely to part with money. But the people that, you know, aren't interested yet because they haven't seen it, they're going to be unlikely to pay that high price. So that's the only bit I think that's going to get in the way there. My football team of Rangers are playing, so I'm watching that and on here. Well, I appreciate the commitment there, V, and so does Alan. Back watching Pluto, good there. Kate coming in with the shares. No, I don't get football. Arsenal won last night. I don't keep up. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's because it's like a rare alignment to kind of catch it in that perfect alignment like that. But I don't know. I could be wrong there. And unfortunately, we are in an age of misinformation. Any UFO sightings are assumed to be AI images. 100%. We are in an. Well, I think we've always been in an age of misinformation, because it isn't just consciously misleading people. That is a big part of it. People are out there purposely putting up, and we saw this a lot from our community during the Free Eye Atlas heydays there. There's a lot of people out there that were purposely, maybe not even outright lying, but they were framing certain things to be a lot more sensational for the clicks. So you get people like that, and then you get people that just don't understand the information as well. So there's this whole range of incorrect information for many, many different reasons there. And it only gets more complicated, doesn't it, as the technology marches on, like things like AI now. God, that is so hard. So how do you filter these things out there? Raf is in. How are you doing? Good to see you there. Where are we? There. V coming in with the shares. It's easy enough. Crop circles are giving me a break. So I'm not a massive fan of crop circles as a thing. I think there's a lot of human intervention there, but I always leave a little door open. I think those fractal ones are very, very interesting. And what was the one? Was it the Arecibo reply? So I think that to me, the Arecibo reply message there, it tears me up, because I think that's a very human thing to expect there. So I can imagine humans would want to make that, as that's their design to put out there as a crop circle. But then you look at some of the detail in it, and I'm like, how the hell did they do that in that short amount of time? It's kind of like the pyramids. You know, you go, okay, we know we can, you know, cut stone and stack it. Don't need aliens for that. But it seems like a lot. It seems like a lot there as well. And DJ, hello DJ, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom, thanks guys.
And A-Up is in. How are we all? We are all good. We're in a happy place with all of you guys and girls. All good, a munching dinner as always. Which one of the Frey Buntos range is for dinner tonight? So yeah, hopefully we will be doing a Skywatch shortly. Just got to wait for those clouds to pass. All good. All good. We're slowly getting through the week, aren't we, guys? Slowly there. I'm not sure sending a hello to the universe describing how fragile we are was a good idea. So, yeah, the Arecibo message there initially, I mean, you know, there is a lot of controversy around METI there, messaging potential alien races out there. As you say, you know, literally letting them know how fragile we are, knowing our biology. I mean, some people make the argument, don't we, that Earth has been screaming a biosignature for billions of years. So, hey, what does a radio signal matter? And then some people come in and will go, yeah, but like, these radio messages are more powerful, they're more targeted, there maybe it will attract more attention. All I know is that old Professor Stephen Hawking's there thought that it was a bad idea, which tells me that he thinks it was likely that there were alien civilizations and species up there. Because otherwise, if he thought it was very unlikely that there was any other intelligence in the galaxy, then he wouldn't have been bothered. He wouldn't have had an opinion on it. That type of person, I don't think, does. And V, thank you for the gift set as well. Appreciate all that. Where are we? So, yeah, I think you're right there. And Damo, listening to my attic pipes again. We are, but hopefully we will be doing a Skywatch shortly there. We're just waiting for the clouds to pass here. We are promised clear skies, so I will pop out in a minute and just double check. And I'll be very excited to do that. Our Zebo crop circle was very intricate in detail. Yeah, and some of those other fractal design ones, they really do push what you can get done in the dark at night for me. But then I go, why is there so much activity in crop circles just here in Wiltshire? Is it because that's where there's a lot of the hoaxes going on there? Is the sheer scale of it that it's located here? Is that because there is the human component here as well? Whereas when they're more evenly distributed, that may be ET, or maybe it's some sort of natural phenomena with harmonics or something there. We don't know. I went down a rabbit hole with the extra hour this evening. Oh yeah, because we're on a bit later, aren't we? I was trying to hold off, so we could go live for the damn Skywatch, but hey-ho, the weather never plays ball there. What rabbit hole was that? Where are we? Hey, up as well. Thank you for feeding Alan.
Thank you for the alien pet skies.
Is that someone to follow? Maybe. Useless as well there. Kate coming in with the shares. Appreciate that, guys. All of those shares, those likes, you guys tapping away helps us reach more and more like-minded people there. So we appreciate that. Getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena so we can all piece this puzzle together there. And Marvin as well. Thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? And guys, if you're not following us yet, make sure you are, because if the sky is cloudy, as it is currently at the second, but hopefully not for long, we're doing this an alien or radio signal hunt. But when it clears, we switch over to our live camera there and we watch the skies, all the weird, wonderful activity going on up there, and hopefully you get those notifications when we're going live there. Never many crop circles in Ireland, and haven't heard of any yet. They occasionally do happen, but they're very, very rare. So why would it be localised here? Is it that people talk about ley lines? We've got Stonehenge and things locally. Maybe there is an explanation of why there. Oh, the Apollo transcripts on the NASA archives. Anything in there that points to some shenanigans out? And I do this every day. It seems I'm not the only one. Excellent, Marvin. I get more people doing this, the better. The more eyes, again, and minds on the subject, I think is awesome. Have you ever had anything interesting there come up, Marvin? Welcome aboard. And the images recording and transcripts are mind blown. Ooh. Any juicy bits in there? And evening, Marcus. How are you doing? Thank you for the heart there, matey. First message has come through saying universal credit. Oh my god, they bloody well are, DJ. On it, yeah. I've had it a few years ago, some experiences with those. I haven't got words to describe them, DJ, so I hope the trouble you're having with them isn't too much, but God, they can be an absolute bloody nightmare. Holy Paul, yes, there is a lot in the archive, really. I like the sound of this one. I'm expecting some interesting posts from you over on our Discord. I'm glad to hear it, Marcus. Hope the family as well, too. Right, over on the tubes, where are we? Mixed kebab with chips and onions. Oh, actually, that sounds quite nice. Elon is making Tesla a mobile phone. We already have Meta Info sunglasses, one step away from Meta the implants. Well, they're already doing the old brain implants, aren't they, at Tesla? Where are we there? I can't see some of those. Radio signals and TV signals are all well and good being sent out, but sending out all that stuff on Voyager and telling them everything, might not have been the best plan ever. I know. This is literally our biology here, lads. We are quite delicate there. There we go. Well, that's glad it meets my approval, but does it meet Alan's approval? This is the thing here, Raf. Does it meet Alan's? Up to his high bar. There are lots of ley lines and stone circles and dolmens in Ireland, Newgrange, for instance. So yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, it shares a lot of those, landscape features that we have around here, but yet not the same with the crop circles. Interesting. And Marcus, thank you for feeding Alan.
Thank you for the alien pet skies.
keeping him well fed tonight. Where are we there? And of course, there'll be posts on the Discord at some point in the next couple of days. Looking forward to it there. Hopefully over the weekend I could have a chance to catch up with a few of those. And the pyramid, yeah. Instance, Newgrange is older than the pyramid. Newgrange is an interesting site, and it doesn't get enough attention by far, does it? Because it's quite substantial there. If you ever checked out Jeffrey Drum, he's the Land of Chem, he did a look at that, and his theories, a lot of these structures are more like chemical plants and things. He was looking at Newgrange. It was very, very interesting. And Damo, thank you for the ice creams there. It's Alan, and I might have to start GoFundMe. Oh, honestly. Yeah, but then they'll have a problem with that, and they'll want more from that, and it'll be a never-ending cycle. Mark as well. Everybody thank Marcus for sending a treasure box. When you claim those coins, feed VV. Loving the stickers there. Where are we? Jolly's in. Hello. Scottish Highlands, a lot of druid circles and ley lines. Again, ancient part of the world. Wales as well. And we don't see the correlation, do we, with crop circles there as well. So why Wiltshire? Is it just that human interaction that we get so many around here in the southwest? I didn't think there's enough kebab meat on earth for Alan, let alone for humanity. He's going to make human kebabs. I've heard him talk about it there. And Woodrock, how are we doing there? Aliens or ET is Hollywood stuff. Woodrock, well, you're welcome here. You're totally welcome. You know, we don't mind people being skeptical. There's some interesting counter-arguments there. But you probably are quite alone, even with the scientific community there, because alien life is actually now thought to be very, very common. Actually, even the scientific community. Now we've started to understand and confirm that there are other planets around those other stars. We didn't know this until recently. We've got the technology to check now. Mainstream science does believe that alien life will be quite abundant. And NASA came out and, confirmed that that Mars most likely had microbial life, possibly still even does there. So even within our solar system, life is out there. Now, is it intelligent life? There are some interesting arguments both for and against life being intelligent out there, but there is likely to be a life. V as well, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Let me scroll up here as well. It's only to get me back into security work. I thought they would have been happy. I'm ready to work. They're never happy. They're not there to help you. What they are there to do, DJ, is they're out to give you just enough money so that the internal equation of do I commit crime versus do I not. They want to keep you just below that line so you're not too much trouble to society. Those institutions aren't there to help us. They're all just to keep us as subdued as possible there. And Darius, how you doing? How many signals have we caught so far? So sadly, we haven't caught any signals. They are quite rare, but on this very frequency, there have been multiple interesting signals over the years caught, and some of them quite recently. It does look like it's picking up, but we've only been doing this a few months. Now, when we do our Skywatches, which we hopefully will be switching over to shortly when those clouds pass, there's some footage for you there. We see things practically every stream going around in the sky up there that we can't explain, or if the moon's up full. It's not at the minute, but next time it is, there's some footage for you. You'll see all the craters, all the details. Talk about how weird the moon is, so hopefully you'll see some sightings there. We've got some good ones posted actually on our main TikTok page, so do check through there. We caught a fantastic sighting as it last Monday there, big orange one there. It's hard, and they don't help you, do they? They don't actually help you in any way, shape or form there. We have everything in Scotland, except for heat. And remember to share those ice cream cones with Alan. I won't get a look in there, Damo. I won't get a look in. He'll be straight on them. Why can't I see? Oh, I don't know what TikTok's up to. It also hides comments and then decides to show them. So when I do scroll up, I'll go, I'm sure I didn't miss that one. And they'll put there. TikTok is just weird. Nessie as well. Again, some interesting stuff recently on Nessie as well. And Darius, we came with peace, but you are not ready to accept us. Well, there's an interesting argument there, isn't there, that if alien life did come here, would they be shocked and appalled at us Earthlings, at our behaviour? I'm more of the camp, I think it's possible that they may be so far advanced there, but I'm more of the camp that not only are we evolutionary exactly where we probably should be, or any species would be. I don't think it's a flaw. Our aggression is a flaw of humanity. I just think it's part of existence there. So I don't think that would be too shocked and appalled, but maybe there. It must be something, it's so deep. Yeah, I mean, there's some interesting, and in fact quite common, that there's still lots of unexplained sonar anomalies for Loch Ness there. You think, oh, well, you know, if there's any good evidence, like the UFO stuff, when people come into this, they go, well, if there was any good evidence, we'd know about it. It'd be in the news, wouldn't it? No. There's still interesting evidence there for Nessie, too. Except from the heat. It's so true. Lots of heat, but that's in the old fryers at the chip shop, isn't it, with those battered Mars bars. Where are we? Ley lines, very interesting. Again, it's an area that I need to look into more, because we are in the country for ley lines and those sorts of things, but I know nothing about it other than the rough principles there that are at play. Nessie and Crowley's Boleskine house. 5 minutes from its spooky. Oh, Boleskine, again, brilliant. They're doing it up now, and there's I suppose you'll know that because you're driving past, so they are trying to restore it. Lots of interesting history there. Very, very spooky. Have you experienced anything strange? I mean, even if it's not necessarily UFOs, but in that more spookier side of things, in that area there. I'd love to hear about that one. I'll stay very away. Could be interesting. They're Carl and Kate.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan there. Interdimensional beings are the bywords now, I think. Yeah, so it talks about this a lot, doesn't it? You know, we're getting this a lot in the UFO world, like, you know, the extra dimensions and all this sort of stuff. And I haven't got like a really good grip on it. I mean, I know about dimensions more from the scientific side of things coming out there, not that at all qualified to talk on the subject at all, but that's where my interest, and now that's starting to overlap with this world. I'm like, oh, this is fascinating. Now people are talking about Bigfoot being an interdimensional creature. There may be Nessie and stuff as well, and I'm trying to merge the two to get an understanding of it there. Keep coming in with the shares, appreciate that. All of those shares and likes, guys, help us reach more and more like-minded people there, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena, so we'll all piece this puzzle together to there. Did you mention Crowley? Yes, so one of our, over on the tubes, one of our followers over there lives very close by to Boleskine there. House, old Crowley's house, where he was doing, what was the rites? Oh, God. I can't remember the name. The rites he was doing, the rituals that he was trying to summon there. I don't know why does it go red, the line. So that red section there, like that, when it comes up now, that is doing some micro signal analysis, and it's looking at the background noise there, that background level, and it's looking to see if there is any chance of there being a faint signal in amongst all of that noise. So if you think about the distances, the vast distances that any signal would potentially have to travel to reach us here on Earth, maybe that energy level by the time it's got here could be so low that it's just now below that threshold there, and it's just getting lost in the cosmic microwave background. So that red box there is analysing that and trying to look for any clues. Is there a sign that maybe a fragment of that signal, repetition, encoding, anything like that, to say, look, hey, there could be something interesting that we just can't pick up because it's so faint. So that's what that's doing there. Good to the eagle eyes. Joe is in the house there. Kate coming in with the shares. Blurring of the space and time continuum. Yeah, oh, it starts to really hurt your head, doesn't it? But it is absolutely fascinating. You are a crowd. Any relation? I can see that actually there up. In relation to Alistair Crowley, there, Kate, Owen, thank you for all those gifts. Thank you. It's very kind. It all goes back into the stream. They're all at 15%. If we get to 50% on that goal, guys, we'll do an Ask Alan anything. So get your questions at the ready. You zoom past fast in the work van. It's been, yeah, I can imagine, like, you know, those early hours you're travelling back, and then you've got to go that route past Boleskine. I would go very, very fast past there. Where are we? Well, way up. Interesting. I like the sound of this one. He is an interesting character, isn't he, old Alistair Crowley there? Guys, if you are just joining us, currently we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt. We're searching the stars, hoping to hear ET say hello on a frequency called the hydrogen line. That's the yellow line at the top of the screen there, but it's the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorise we're most likely to hear the hello is anybody else out there message. And over the years there have been a handful of very, very interesting signals indeed, and that's what we want right now. But the clouds are meant to pass very soon, so I'm going to keep an eye out, and as soon as I part, then we should be going over to a live UFO UAP Skywatch. There's some footage for you there. So we get the camera out, we point it to the skies live over Wiltshire here, and see all the weird wonderful things in the night sky. So make sure you're following us and hang around, because hopefully those clouds won't take too long to pass there. We want you all on board. Hopefully if you're following as well, you'll get that notification when we go live there. And DJ,
nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan. Where are we? Joe, what's your thoughts on the Age of Disclosure? So, the new movie that's out, I think it's a very, very good thing there. I think something like that could really help push that mainstream belief. The people that don't really think about the UFO stuff, you know, they're not the die-hard skeptics, but the people that kind of in that very big would be the majority of people in the middle there. If they can see that film, I think that's going to bring a lot of people over. It's going to erode a lot of the stigma. The downside is how they have released it. It's bloody expensive, and I don't think people that haven't made up their mind, that don't know that they're going to be interested in the UFO UAP phenomena, they are unlikely to part with that amount of money to see the film. So that's the bit. But maybe if it goes free and more people see it there. He is indeed interesting. Spent most of the life avoiding that connection, but I can't. The magic. The demon from Good Omens, and maybe, well, he's a real historical figure, sort of in the 20s, the 30s, I think, you know, it was his time that was playing with magic with a K there, trying to, you know, do these religious rites, and they're all associated with the occult. Where are we? In the old tubes. How are we doing tonight? Okay, you're talking maths now. You've lost me over there on the tubes. There, Kate coming in with the shares. Appreciate that. So, guys, make sure you are following us. We do this every night. So, where we're doing this, if it's cloudy, Dee, welcome aboard. We're doing a live alien radio signal hunt, and as soon as the clouds pass, we'll hopefully switch over to a live UFO UAP Skywatch shortly. Just got to fight the British weather for a bit. Yeah, but until then, we're going to be searching the stars for ET, hopefully saying hello. As the Earth rotates, our dish will sweep across the sky, hopefully passing over a star with a planet that is inhabited there and sending us a signal. If it does, it will come through right at the top of the screen there, where past interesting radio signals have been heard. And we should see a nice clear spike, and it'll only be on screen for between 30 and 90 seconds there. So, make sure we're keeping an eye out there. Kate's coming in with the shares, and V with the stickers. I love the stickers, and we still have a couple of the physical stream stickers left on the old TikTok shop there, so do make sure you check those out before they go. I think they're going to be a one-time deal. Novelty. There we go. I think we're up to date there. Oh, Marcus.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
I haven't done you there. And Jamie's in. How are you doing, Jamie? Good to see you. Hope the world has treated you well. We're doing an alien radio signal hunt at the moment, but we hopefully will be swapping that over to a Skywatch shortly. Those clouds are meant to pass. Hopefully we're going to see some weird, wonderful things in the night sky here in the UK. Do say hello in the chat. We want to hear your questions. Have you had any experience with the phenomena yourself? I'd love to hear that. Pass the time waiting for the action to happen there. But also, how do you guys feel about the phenomena there? Are we all alone in space? Or is ET out there, but maybe these distances are too fast? Or are we being visited quite regularly? Let us know how you feel about that one. Need to figure out how to do a poll. Let's do a poll in a second there. Doing good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, we're all good here. And seen a UFO today. Perfect. We want to hear about that. What sort? Was it like a light in the sky, or was it a physical craft? That's what I love about this platform, is meeting everybody and getting all of the latest first-hand accounts there. Yeah, tell us about that one. How do I... Can I do a poll? Light... No, that's a goal. Poll. There we go. Quick poll. How do I... Got it. Vote. There we go. Let's do it for that one there. That one. Let's try that one. Right. Quick poll. Let's test this one out. Aliens visiting Earth. How do you all feel about that one? Because this is the grey area. Some of us do believe, but... are we actually being visited? Are these distances too vast there? Something was spotted in my town today, Kate. Maybe odd. Maybe Starlink. I need to find that post again. 100% we want to hear that. And John and Pat, guys, welcome aboard. Where are you watching from tonight? Good to have you in. Thank you for the follow. They are 100% here. Love it. That's what I'm leaning. I'm in the mid 90s% there. I'm quite high up. I've seen the strange lights and strange movements in the sky, but I haven't had that craft. I haven't seen a little green man walking around there. So come on, where do you feel? Are we actually being visited? Because there is that grey area, there is that line, isn't there? That, you might believe life is out there, as most scientific communities does, but also, are we being visited there? Or is intelligent life not that common indeed? Hey, Shannon, how are we doing, Shannon? Any more on your underwater sightings there? 100% here, and have been here for many thousands of years. Yeah, I think if they are here, then they've been here a hell of a long time, possibly the whole time there, and especially about the different species. Yeah, and again, if they are here the whole time, but also, there's probably a few different species there. You agree they're visited? Yeah. And DJ as well. They are here, and more visitors all the time. I think we're going to find out that it is life, intelligent life is abundant, and probably are being visited there. And how you doing? Nothing yet. I think it's doing strange things, but not majorly strange, Joseph. But hello, good to see you in there as well. Where are we on the tubes there? A lot of ghost stuff is the brain showing you what you want to see. So I actually think you're right there, DJ. Knowing how the brain structures and processes information there, we don't necessarily see objective reality there. There is a little bit like of what you expect to see. I think if you break down a lot of signs, not all, definitely not all, but I think a good chunk is going to be that if you broke down, if you could have a snapshot of the sighting, what you probably saw was a shadow, and the brain goes, right, tick, silhouette, it's the shape of there, the tick, there's movement, there's a few things that clicks into place, and your brain goes, well, that plus that equals person. I think that's what happens a lot of the time. There are aliens amongst us. Yes, they're called politicians. I've got another word for them, but maybe it would make sense that maybe they have interacted or influenced in a way there. And Pine, I've seen a ball of orange light moving slowly and silently 100 feet above your head. That's kind of like our sighting that we had on Monday. How did that feel? Was you like out and about with it? Like, how did that feel having that one? And Earth's motion is free space. Oh God. Yeah, you've already lost me there, Jolly. You've already lost me. You've got to kind of meet me down the bit I understand. It's interesting, but I don't know. I don't know the maths. Where are we there? 100% A up as well. And Joe, ancient Egypt is the biggest sign of it all. It could be some very interesting clues there. And Peru, I was just going to say, yeah, all those megalithic structures. Where are we? Scroll through as well there. Wayfind is in. Good to see you there. Paul as well there. Shannon been crazy. Busy getting stuff ready for Christmas and not seen anything for a while now, unfortunately. Well, I hope you're going to have a fantastic Christmas. We had a really good sighting the other day, Shannon. It's not Monday gone, the Monday before. Big, bright orange ball there. Absolutely phenomenal sighting there. Wayfind, what's your thoughts on the Tic Tac detected underground in Egypt? So, I like this one. Yeah, this is the, with the satellite scanning of the Hawara labyrinth area there, it does seem to be a 40-metre freestanding Tic Tac shaped, for the best they can tell, object in a big space there, multi-leveled sort of space there. It's a large, and it's, as far as they can tell, it's made from a metal, but they don't know what one. It doesn't match any known metal that they've scanned previously. So I'm full on craft or physical, like actual Stargate, something like that. How about you guys for that one? What's the joke? There. Yeah, no ghosts in the house. And no maths. They're two rules that I live by. Okay. Well, we've got the clip up on our page, but it was an awesome sighting. We're hoping for those clouds to pass shortly, and then maybe we'll see something again. I need to go down and check on that in a minute. Shannon shared the live. There we go. We're all back. That's what we've missed. Thank you, Shannon. There. How are you doing, tarot readers as well? Good to see you in there. What are they saying there? Oh wait, no, it's a scam, isn't it? They're copying and pasting. Mods. How do we do that one? There we go. Thank you, Jamie. Joe as well. 100% had to be that. It's got to be, isn't it? There. Why don't politicians take the little blue pill? I don't know. Why don't politicians take the little blue pill? Oh wait, the little blue pill. Joe, surely it's a big sign that they have found a UFO underground. It's a massive sign, but will they do anything about it? They've got the convenient excuse of the floodwater levels. They can't really get to it. Very, very interesting. Well, I think it's going to be a long... Thank you there, V. It's going to be a long time, isn't it? Because they'd only get taller. Yes, that works, yes. Very good, DJ. Jamie, I can see that one, but possibly the other ones, if I haven't read it out, might be TikTok filtering them out. TikTok does that, it doesn't tell us. You might have to reword how it was written there. They found a UFO underground, so I'm filming. So, basically, it's not confirmed, but there's an anomalous object here, which is starting to look very interesting. So, in Egypt, a little bit down the Nile, in a part of it called Hawara, there's a derelict pyramid there, and the rumor is, going through antiquity, is that there is there was a labyrinth there, sort of, you know, the old school labyrinth. You get lost, they're so vast underground, and throughout the years in antiquity, people have visited it, Romans and Greeks and things, that have all reported on it, but we could never find it. We thought, oh, it'd been robbed, you know, they'd you know, quarried the stones and stuff like that, so we hadn't, you know, wouldn't see it there. And Norwegian Stick, how are you doing? Thank you for feeling out.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Yes, we thought it had gone, you know, one of the many structures there that had been robbed away, but there is a UK company, not the one that did the under the Giza scans, but there's another company that uses similar sort of technology to kind of get these underground scans, and they think, combined as well with some actual ground penetrating radar data from that we do know, there is that the labyrinth is still there, but it's just underground in Egypt, just in front of this and around this pyramid structure. And in the scans of this, you see all the rooms and the corridors and, you know, all the columns and things like that. But in the scans, it shows that it's about three different levels there, but there's a part of it where all those levels converge, like in a shopping centre where all the escalators go up. You can kind of see all of the floors there. There's this atrium space, and within it, according to this satellite scan, in there is a 40-metre freestanding metal object in there. Now, what could that be? So people are theorising it's a UFO or it's a Stargate or something like that, because that is very large. There's a hell of a lot of metal for Egypt, basically, which is, you know, they weren't, you know, they had iron, but it was only from meteorites. They weren't like a big metal workings, and copper as well. But this is the thing, the satellite scanning company understands what metals they are. They've had signatures and signals from various metals, so they can normally identify the metal, but this one, we don't know what the metal is either, so it adds to how weird it is. But sadly, the water table there has gone up so high that we wouldn't be able to investigate it until they can sort that out there. It's a good Fasaka today. It's a good joke. I like that. And The UFO. Oh, no, yeah, I didn't see the message on it, actually, your reply on it there. So it's fast and disappeared. That's all I've got for it. There, V coming in with the hashtags there. And Dark Wave, how are we doing tonight? Well, thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from? If you're not following us already, definitely do, guys, because we do this basically every night. If it's cloudy, we do this. Or if the skies are clear, as they hopefully will be shortly, we're going to do a live UFO UAP Skywatch here. And we are based in Wiltshire in the United Kingdom, just down the road from Stonehenge, but right in the heart of Crop Circle country. So these are skies to watch for the phenomena. There. Where are we? And Dark Web, are you listening to a 3-Eye Atlas? So we're not at the minute. We was for weeks, because it was coming from a certain patch of the sky which we could get to. For us at the minute, though, I think it's early hours of the morning for here in the UK when it's above the horizon. But when we were listening, we didn't hear anything from it yet, though. So it's fast and disappeared. Could you tell us about that? Was it a light, Jamie, or was that the bit that was getting filtered out there? And as DJ says, yeah, so we're listening on the hydrogen line. That is the frequency, the channel on the radio dial where the infamous WOW signal was heard in the 1970s there, and a few other interesting ones since. So yeah, we're looking out for ET generally saying hello. They're coming in from other star systems. Demo, pump out the water. Well, that's one option. They'll look, but apparently it would cost an absolute ton, and there's a bit of like a political thing around it as well, because essentially the reason it's flooded is because they've raised the water table with a dam, and so therefore there'll be a lot of angry farmers over there if they challenge that. So that's part of the reason that they can't even talk about it, really, because they just go, no, you can't touch our water. Obviously, Egypt, they kind of need water, and there's not a lot of farming going on there, so what they do have, they're very protective of. But there are ways to have it possibly done, but it would be expensive there. And Angela as well, thank you for the follow. Good to have you in tonight there. It was a light. Excellent there. And apparently there was a UFO found in the Amazon rainforest. I'm hearing generally, I've not heard, I don't think, of the Amazon, but generally I've heard of quite a lot of general crashes, a lot more crash craft than I thought had previously been around there. Thank you for the heart there, Andrew. It's very kind. DJ coming in with the shares. Appreciate that. And no surprise there, guys. Our poll was 100% to yes, they are here with us. And nobody here thought otherwise. Where are we there? It's not really the rock they carbon date, though. It's the stuff under it. So, yeah, that is true there. Yeah, they can't actually carbon date rock, can they? They can only carbon date organic matter. Now, there is a new technology coming out with something to do with the light exposure to certain atoms, where they can, the last time it was exposed to light. But as far as I know, they can't carbonate rock there. Yes, you're right there. A lot of it still is contextual, and that is why these things are theories. A lot of the things that we take as take as not completely, what's the right word there, as understood science there, are actually still just degrees of confidence in it. There is a lot of leeway around it there. Tipping point for consciousness, where we're all going to have to scrap all assumed fact and start again. But that is true. I think we're going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's not just that we've been lied to, although that has happened. It's also the way we transfer information culturally. We can't tell everybody all of the details for everything, so we condense it down into a story or into a few facts or something like that, so we can pass that information on. That is a useful mechanism. It means that everybody doesn't have to learn everything themselves all again, but there's obvious room for error there. If you condense it in such a way that the story isn't quite right there, then you're not going to get the right facts passed on. So we've got to be careful that we don't just throw it all away there. Give it a good old stretch there, Raf. That's handy. If you're not reading the conversation, that might have sounded a bit weird there. Where are we there? I think that Free Eye Atlas is a mothership, but it is just quiet because it knows we know it's there. Maybe, you know, something that'd be very difficult to disprove. I lean more towards it being like a very fancy, you know, natural object, an interstellar one there. But this is the thing, you know, we wouldn't probably know. You know, that actually our tools for understanding what is going on, even in our local space, are so limited. And if we just have this bias that it's always going to be an organic thing, something natural, then we're never going to look to get to the right answers necessarily. So you might well be right there, dark wave, sorry. And Joe, is anyone worried about the other nations having these things as well from crashes, etc.? I mean, that is part of the reason that they say that this disclosure is going on there. We don't want to let anybody know what we know, because that might be the missing puzzle piece for them. I mean, it's the same threat that we've got with technology generally, same with AI at the minute. If somebody does get the full artificial intelligence, full sort of sentience there from a computer, if they win that race, then that's pretty dangerous for us. And there was a plaque up in Lothian, Scotland, detailing the close encounter with a landed craft by a forest ranger. Is there really? That is cool. I didn't know that one. And I think NASA want to hide the truth from us about Free Eye Atlas. That I think we can all agree on, can't we? The mainstream do want to keep it all a secret, I think, there. His clothes were ripped and he had missing time. I don't think I've heard of that one, no. I've got to go, Damo. Thank you for hanging out with us for a bit. Hopefully we'll see you later in the week there as well. And Angela as well, thank you for the roses. It's very kind. It all goes back into the stream. Gift subs, patrons, all goes back in there as well. Is Raf is in... no, he's in the YouTubes. There, Raf's over there. After what Kate, I want to sit down with it and have time to watch it. I do really want to watch it. Rosetta, hello, how are you doing? There, 1979 happened in a forest like Rendlesham. Does he have any memory of the craft itself? There, follow right now. Need some breathing room there, Raf. It's going all right. It's going all right. We're hoping for a clear sky in a minute. In fact, what's the time? I need to go check to see if it has cleared up for us here. Oh, yeah. God, we've nearly been on an hour. God, time flies, doesn't it? There, right. So 4 episodes out now, not sure. I think there's another coming out in a couple of weeks, and then the last one is on like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. No, the Boxing Day, basically. I think that's the schedule for it there. And I'm tempted to wait, but also not there. And Michael, how are you doing there? What's the best thing we've seen? So, we haven't seen much doing this, the radio signal hunt. These are much rarer in the scheme of things there. But visually, oh my, visually, we have seen some fantastic things. Only last Monday, not the one before that, we saw this big, bright orange object move across the screen. We've got some clips on our main TikTok page if you click through to there. But, that was fantastic. The triangular formation, that was a good one. And hopefully in a minute, if the sky's clear, we can keep up some of the visuals. In the UFO jam, I think I've missed the other one there, Jamie. I don't think it's come through, sadly. Maybe Free Eye Atlas has something to do with CERN, as they have a project called Atlas. Could well be there. Also shenanigans with CERN. And that went in the Amazon River. Oh, no, I haven't heard of that one, Jamie. That's pretty cool. I do love a good crash story. It's one of my most favourite parts of all of this. The idea of the physical craft there, and it was well documented at the time. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. Love it, Noel. Yeah. So yeah, did he talk about the actual craft there in the forest? Did he remember any of that, or was it just like a total blank for the forest ranger there? Shannon shared the live. Thank you there, Shannon. And Kate too. Well, check it out, Michael. Brilliant. And welcome aboard. Good to have you in. Where are you joining us from tonight? Guys, if you're new here, we do a live alien either radio signal hunt like this if it's cloudy every night, or if it's clear, as it hopefully will be in a minute when I go check. We do a live UFO UAP as Skywatch, because we're based in Wiltshire, which is right in the heart of Crop Circle country. These are the skies to watch for the phenomena, so make sure you're following us and you get a notification when we go live. I know the big concern from the doco is that the Russians and the Chinese, I mean, well, they are the biggest, aren't they, adversaries there. Excuse me. In the aircraft, no, isn't really. Nothing to do with CERN. There. Wayfinder, well, CERN is completely rogue now. They have been given a free ticket to do what they want. Possibly Rosetta. I've just got... All I got was nothing to do with CERN, but no more on that one. But, I mean, Atlas is, as a term, isn't it? It's used a lot. So maybe there's the correlation. CERN is opening up our realms and not for us. I'm not sure where I'd learn. I know the possibilities there. Like, I trust no one. But, like, there is definitely the interesting, normal, prosaic explanation that works as well. Oh, asteroid terrestrial impact last alert system. Oh yes, that's the actual Atlas, isn't it? That the Atlas group that spotted 3i Atlas, hence it's in the name. What's the CERN one for? Do we know that one? The first name was Robert Taylor. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one, but that sounds like a cracking account. Then it's in the 70s. Mystery person found in aircraft. Okay, that's the Amazon one. Yes, the third interstellar object. Where are we? Well, let me scroll up here. I got CERN, you're getting again. And Eleanor, is that Eleanor? Hello, from Essex. We used to be from Essex until earlier in the year. How are you doing? Welcome aboard. We're doing a live UFO. No, we're not. We're doing a live alien radio signal hunt. We will be doing a live Skywatch in just a second, hopefully. I need to go downstairs and check that out there. And Marcus, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
Alan, oh, is that the name of it? The largest collider there. It sounds like our heartbeat. And Island user 30, welcome aboard there. So let's listen to this a little bit there. I will. Hold on. So that what we're listening to now, that is the sound of the signals coming in on that frequency. That is the cosmic microwave background there. Scientists think it's the remnants, the leftovers from the Big Bang. There. Jane from Ireland, love it as well there. Space music, exactly. Space is very, very noisy there. My opinion, we have other continents hidden from the map, and us, a human species, but so advanced. I mean, there is a lot of talk, isn't it, around, this parallel. That may be a big explanation for a lot of the UFO stuff there, like parallel breakaway civilization there. We covered that, didn't we, in our last deep dive there, the ultra-terrestrial model we went through last Friday. And if you want to join us, not tomorrow, but the Friday after, we're doing another Patreon deep dive. It's free for the first month with the link in our bio there. But we're going to be looking at... What are we looking at? We're going to be looking at the whistleblower that claims to be a molecular biologist working with the alien biology and the anatomy there. Very, very interesting. That was the first one we done, so I'm looking forward to doing that one, going through that one again with everybody that missed it for the first time there. So yeah, you can join us for free for that one if you use that link in our bio, and you'll also catch, with the free period, you'll also catch a second deep dive. You can watch the old ones back. But tomorrow night is movie club at night, so on our Discord, again, it's free, totally free. We'll be watching Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the older one there with Donald Sutherland. We have to watch it on our own platforms there, but at 10 PM UK time, we're going to press play and then we chat along in the Discord. And it's good fun to do. Check that one out there. Space music, Apollo 8 captured a strange whistling coming from the space to the moon. Very interesting. I don't think I've heard of that one. I have heard of some weird sounds that they've picked up there. And I do love the deep dives. They're good to scratch the old grey matter with, aren't they? Right, I'm going to go check. To see if the sky has cleared up as expected, and maybe we can switch over to doing a UFO Skywatch. But I'm going to leave you in the dangerous hands there. Marcus, did we thank you?
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
I'm going to leave you in the dangerous paws of Alan for a second. So whilst I go check that. So Alan, go up. Are you in your spaceship? Yeah, he's in. There we go. Alan?
It's me, Alan, the real star of the show.
Right, the skies are clear. Well, hey. So let's look at this, set this up. So hopefully that's going to work. There we go. All right, let's turn up that brightness a touch and switch this over. There we go. Right, we're doing it now. We are doing the promised live UFO UAP Skywatch. How are we doing there? Alan was, I bet he was. No wonder TikTok's, shadow banning us because of that. And we're off. So, right, slightly out of focus. But yeah, it's a nice clear night. So let us know if you spot anything. We can zoom in on the good stuff. There. Alan's about to get you. Yeah. Oh, if he's not pulling out the wires, he's always sabotaging us there. Laura Lass is in. How are we doing, Laura Lass? Thank you guys there for all of the gifts and for feeding Alan.
Num num num, thanks guys.
It looks pretty in B2. That is such a dense cluster. We'll zoom in on that one in a second there. He said some very unsavoury things about unsavoury things. When doesn't he, Rosetta? We feed him, we shelter him. Always getting it back from him then. Does Alan look like he follows you with his eyes? He does. He's mind reading you. Had a dream a while back. I was building a spaceship with one of their minions, and he was really bossy. Yeah, they've got that vibe. So, where are we over on the tubes? How are we doing there? Crowley visited the pyramids in Egypt, and he practiced the dart. He did. Had an experience, didn't he? Staying overnight in the Great Pyramid, apparently, there. The Dukes and the Kings of Hell. What was the name of the rite that he was doing? I did read about it not too long ago. Let me scroll down there. That's awesome, and yay stars. I want to see it. It's going to take over. He is. Alan he's reckless. He's learned from the best. Have you been, giving him tips on the side there, Rosetta? So yeah, if you are just joining us, we're now doing a live UFO, UAP, Skywatch. We are based right in the heart of Crop Circle country. That's Wiltshire in the UK. We're just down the road from Stonehenge, not too far in the other direction from Glastonbury. So a very ancient and mythical landscape here with a long history of the phenomena. So these are skies to be watching. Make sure you follow us. We do this every night that the sky is clear. If it's not clear, as it wasn't earlier, we do a live alien radio signal hunt there, searching for ET saying hello, or if the moon is up full, we get the moon lens out and we point it up there, and there's some actual footage, all the craters, all the details, all the weird things we see on those streams. And if you're following, you should get that notification when we go live there. Oh yeah, you can still hear the radio signal. That is a very good point. That one, because it's still running in the background. And LV, thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight there? I simply don't know what you're referring to. Yeah, of course not there. You're just egging Alan on for the abuse I get there. Is that the Seven Sisters? I think it is. Thomas. I think we looked at this the other day. In fact, let's spin the camera around slightly, get that more into shot. Hold your hats. I think you guys are right there. Now, can I do this? Is it going to go? It doesn't like going that way. Okay, we'll leave that one there on shot for now. But should we zoom into that one? Because you're right, I think it is.
Zoom mode activated.
Look at how bright some of those ones are. We're not getting much colour at the minute. Normally we get a lot of colours. Maybe the atmosphere is still a bit too thick there. But if we go down to this cluster, a little bit of reds and blues coming through there. Space is absolutely stunning, isn't it? So, yeah, let's see what we spot. Are we going to have another great sighting like we did the other Monday? That was absolutely phenomenal, wasn't it? And V for Vendetta, welcome aboard. And Gabrielle as well, good to have you guys in. We're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch. Has anybody had any experiences themselves with the phenomena? Love to hear about that. So we're waiting for the action to happen on a screen there. That's us. Amazing. The Pleiades, yes it is. Is that where the Palladians are reportedly from there? Let me scroll up. Yeah, but yeah, we're all on track. I can have a drink. Let's keep an eye out for that strange and anomalous movement. And also, we're over there at the Thing UFO on both of those platforms there at the same time. You can see more of the screen. When we're doing the old radio setter, you can actually see more of the analysis going on, but it's essential for when we're doing the Skywatch again. You can see more of the stars and the action. And also, TikTok throws us off every now and again, so you'll always find us over there. So it's definitely worth it as a backup. And Marcus,
Thank you for the alien pets, guys.
thank you for feeding Alan. Oh, Alan.
Remember to join our Discord. Link in our TikTok bio.
Yes, as Alan says, do join our Discord there because we've got a fantastic personal experience section where you guys in our community are sharing your first-hand accounts with the phenomena, images and videos too. You can add yours or just read through all those cool accounts. The 3i Atlas section is always updated as well with the latest news from 3i there, mainly by A Up, well done. But also the interesting things section, and also tomorrow we'll be doing our alien-themed movie club. We'll watch along at 10 PM UK time, so join us over there for that one. The peak of the Oronid meteors this week. I hope we get a few more Skywatches in. That'd be good. And evening, Deer Hunter. How you doing? Oh, you've zoomed in the vid to share later on both. Excellent. I'll look forward to that if you've seen anything interesting there. I do love to receive those. Thank you. How you doing, Deer Hunter? I'm going to go over to the tubes. Just a guideline. Warning for complaining about... Oh, yeah. Feel free, complain away. I think it's very, very justified, those people there. And Ivy, how you doing? Have you ever seen anything that 100% convinced you UFOs are real? So, good question there. Multiple answers to that. So we have definitely seen, especially when we're doing this, rather than the alien radio signal hunt there. That's a little bit quieter. But this, we see things constantly that they don't fit the explanations of satellites, of planes, of shooting stars, and things like that. Now, what are they? Then it's very, very difficult to take it to that next level and to say for sure if it's ET flying around up there. But we have definitely seen a lot of anomalous things there. But for, UFOs being real, actually the US now particularly have come out and said, no, officially the UFO phenomena is real. We don't know what they are, but there is something going on, something unexplained there. So for me, that was a real big one for it there. How about yourselves? So how do you feel towards it? Are you open to the idea? Or is it a no, or is it a definite yes there? And Tricia, in Scotland, the Seven Sisters are not far from Orion's free. You're totally right. Orion should be, if we're on a bit later, maybe we will catch a bit of Orion there. It's Alan! And Alistair, he was influential in a cult, Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Yes, that's it. And Ordo Temple, Orient. Oh, I haven't heard of those ones, but yeah, very, very into those things. I can't remember what was the name of the particular rite that he was trying to do at Boleskine. There was a name for it, and it was trying to summon. It'll come to me and slap me in the face. And V coming in with the hashtags. Appreciate that, guys. All of those likes, those shares, those hashtags helps us reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves. They're getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena, so we can all piece this puzzle together there. We're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch here, live from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of Crop Circle country. Robin, hello from Sweden. Welcome aboard. Have you ever seen anything strange in the skies of Sweden? And DJ is over there. There we go. Let's cut that off. There we go. Right, yeah, do make sure you're following us. We do this basically every night. If it's clear, we're doing this. If it's not clear, as it wasn't earlier, we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt there. Hopefully hearing ET say hello. And if you're following, hopefully you'll get a notification when we go live. Next deep dive is going to be next Friday. I think that's the 5th. Someone is, yeah, it's Alan out back. That's what it is. I'm just grateful the clouds have passed as planned. I really want to go back out there and refocus that, because I think we can get a little bit more clarity. It seems to be a little bit blurry in the middle there. Do you ever see weird things? Essence, we do. It's a brilliant question. Only last Monday, so not Monday just gone, the one before that, we had our best sighting yet. And it was this big, bright orange object flying across the screen. We've seen so many shooting stars, so many satellites. We've seen the International Space Station. We've seen planes. And this thing was nothing like we've seen before. Absolutely amazing sighting here. They've got a clip of it on it, and a clip of some others actually on our main TikTok page if you want to check those out. But yeah, the Skywatches are normally quite fruitful there. The Rites of Elusives, maybe, yeah, that does ring a bell. That does actually sound right there, Zena. Well done there. Pine, what's your own experience of a UFO sighting canal? So, part of the big reason of doing this stream for me was I hadn't had an exciting UFO sighting or an experience like that, and I really, really wanted to have one. And moving to this little town in Wiltshire that has a history of UFOs here, particularly in the 60s and 70s, there's a massive UFO flap here. That's where we get our name from. And yes, I thought, well, this is the perfect place, isn't it, to have that, and maybe other people want to join me on that journey, hence the live streaming part of it. So since doing this, I have seen quite a few things in the sky that you can't explain by the normal means there. It's just then it's very difficult taking it to the next level. Now, if I'd seen a physical craft, if that had landed in front of me, or if it was close enough that we could see some of the shapes, some of the outlines, the details there, then for me, you could start to go that next bit and go, well, that looks like a craft. It doesn't look like one of our crafts, so maybe it's alien, those sorts of things. But yeah, no, we've seen some very, very interesting things indeed, and hopefully we're going to see a lot more. Let me scroll to as well. Jamie, it's not active tonight. No, so if you guys remember, if you're part of our stream over the summer, where it was getting darker later, would come on basically as soon as it got dark enough to get the camera out. The skies are alive with satellites and objects in sort of low Earth orbit and things like that, and where the sun hasn't gone fully round at that point of the night, it's dark for us on the ground, but those things in orbit there can still reflect the sun's light back before it goes fully around. So you see all of those objects reflecting that light up there near Earth orbit, whether it's ET or whether it is a communication satellite. It's very, very busy, but now we're getting on. It had been dark for a long time, the sun's fully gone round, there isn't any of that reflected light to reflect back to us. So although we see less activity, all that stuff is still up there, we're seeing less activity, the things that we do see now are even more interesting, because how are we seeing them? They must be emitting light, which is something that satellites just do not do. So it helps us filter it out in a way. So we've had some of our best sightings since then, and it sounds amazing, Essence. It was so cool to see. Hopefully you can catch something tonight with us as well there. He did the Coronson experiment. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. But yeah, I know he's all about his magic of a K, wasn't he, there? Sam, you had the experience when setting up the equipment. I did as well. So typically, yeah, it was setting up the camera. It's still light out, getting dark, but it's still light out. And looking up, I went, oh, is that the International Space Station going over? Wait a minute, it's still light out. And then it went under the clouds, and people locally had seen it. So I got a really bad video, as they always seem to be awful, on my phone. So that is also on our main page there. That was a good one. The triangular formation we had and the two green orbs were pretty cool as well. And they should be up on the page there. Iris as well, thank you for the heart. It's very, very kind. And it all goes back into the stream there. Patreons too. Shetland as well just means that the things you see now are more likely to be 100% there. Yeah, I mean, the things UFO could reflect light, but you are fighting against all of the other known explainable objects up there in orbit. So now satellites don't emit light. It really does filter out all of those, and we do still see movement still. And B coming in with the hashtags. Where are we? Down here as well. Oh, where have I missed one there? Oh yeah, no, I have done that one. I'm Sam, by the way, but welcome, Pinecone. Yeah. Where are we? Oh no, we're up to date. That's strange. It's not normally up to date. Yeah, so we're going to be watching the skies for the strange and anomalous tonight, flying around up there. Let us know if you spot anything in case I miss it. We've got the grid reference there for you to share it, and we can zoom in on the good stuff there. So we spin the camera around. I mean, this is a nice patch of sky, but let's spin around and see what we're seeing here. Bags, any news on Atlas? So there's lots of news. It's not doing lots of interesting things, but it's not done anything major that we can conclusively say alien yet, as far as I know. Right, hold your hats, spinning the camera. Oh wow, that responded fast. Not used to it going that fast. It's a bit bright, that patch of sky. We'll sit here for a second, and then we'll spin it back, but further the other way. There. Where are we all from tonight? Let's chime in the chat. Tell us where you are from locally, and also let us know Let us know if you've had an experience with the phenomena as well. We'd love to hear about that as we're waiting for the action to happen on a screen there as well. We're doing a live UFO, UAP, Skywatch tonight from Wiltshire in the UK. Right in the heart of Crop Circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. Galloway, love it, Jamie, there. Whereabouts is it now, Mags? You know what? I'm not exactly sure, but I know it's for us at the minute. It's still below the horizon. It's early hours here in the UK that it comes above the horizon, so we won't be able to spot it yet. I do keep meaning to do a really early stream. Might do one of them in December, see if we can get it on there. And Eric Sweden, love it there. TZ Aberdeen, love it. T. Margate, Rosetta are there. Sheffield, good. Chorley, Galloway again. LV is Lincolnshire. And Blackpool. We're getting a right collection, aren't we, there? Lots of eyes around the world. Love it there. And Greenwich as well for Marcus are there. Love it. So, yeah, let's see what we are spotting tonight. Make sure you're following. We do this every night that the sky is clear, and you get the notification, hopefully, when we go live. If it's cloudy, we're doing an alien radio signal hunt, searching the skies, hoping to hear ET say hello there. And if the moon's up full, there's some footage from our last moon stream. Still the craters, all the details. Talk about how weird the moon is there as well. Eric, thank you for the follow. Good to have you in there. And LVEs or Ivy, how long are you live for usually? So we normally do it in 2-hour stints. If it's really clear and really exciting, we might go a little bit longer sometimes. So normally a couple of hours. So we're into the second hour now, so we've got another 40 minutes as planned. But if it stays clear, maybe we'll stay on a little bit longer. Maybe. I put the Discord, the positions of Free Eye are excellent out. So yeah, if you do want to know all the latest on Free Eye, do join our Discord there. We've got a whole section dedicated to that and all the latest news, and it's particularly there where it is right now there in our Discord. They've got an interesting things section as well, so just general UFO news and the latest. You can post those in there. And my personal favorite is the personal experiences section, where all of you guys are sharing your first-hand accounts of the phenomena. There are images, videos too. You can join, share yours, or just read through the awesome ones. But we're going to have Movie Club tomorrow night at 10 PM UK time, so we're all going to be watching Invasion of the Body Snatchers at the same time and chatting along in the Discord. You're welcome to join us over that there. And you are cloudy, 60 winds. It's very fast, the wind up there. Look how fast they're travelling. But as long as the sky stays clear, we won't complain. Let me scroll. No, we are up to date. Brilliant there, yes. So make sure you're joining us for those ones, the Movie Club. That's always good fun there. Right, okay, not much going on in this patch of sky, and it's a little bit brighter. Let's spin it around. So hold your hats again, you're going to get seasick. See what else we can spot. A little bit further this way tonight, a little bit darker as well. See what we can spot in this patch of sky. There we go. So yeah, the live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight. Are we gonna see anything? Any movement? Keep your eyes out for that. And what made you start doing the streams? So I've always been curious, always been interested in the UFOs and just general mysteries and anything like that. But we moved here to the country, to this little town, back in February. And it had a history with the phenomena. There's a big UFO flap here in the 60s and 70s. And so I thought, oh, that's perfect. That goes in with my interests. And then just seeing how clear the skies were, it was seen that first out. Yeah, it was a combination of all of those things coming together. Can I get some evidence? Can I see something myself? Is the event still going on here? And would anybody want to join us on this quest for information? And also, as Rosetta says there, I just yearn for the attention. It's not me you're here for. It's Alan, isn't it?
It's me, Alan, the real star of the show.
Oh. And typical, just as Alan comes on there, he pulls out the wire, and we have a little bit of a connection issue. Hopefully that won't be too much there as well. Oh, it's coming through there. what got you guys into the subject as well? In fact, this is something that I don't ask that much. We've asked about individual experiences, but was it like a general curiosity for you guys, or was it a specific incident? And if it was a specific incident, were you just not aware, not interested in the UFO phenomena before, or what was it? Was it something that triggered that interest for you, or is it just based on a lifelong curiosity there? All right, I've got to make mac and cheese and drill some holes in some dinosaurs. I mean, that's a pretty unique sentence there, Rosetta, but thank you for joining us for a bit. I hope your dinosaurs are at least sedated for that procedure there. Oh, V's not happy with you, Alan. You're pulling out all the cables there. The rumours of it made me interesting. Yeah, that sort of the possibility there. I find it like a treasure hunt. Wouldn't it be so much more interesting if these things were real? And the more you look, the more the case can be made right there. Always been interested in space and science. You're coming from that scientific point of view and still curious. I love that. Because I don't think that, you know, it has to be one or the other. You don't have to be into the science, but then not into the UFOs. I think they go hand in hand. Lauralas, it gives me perspective and takes me out from the madness of day-to-day life. I get what you're like with that. That's where I think my background of just staring at general space content comes from there. Just the niceness of putting things into perspective on these big stellar scales there. No, a lifelong interest from the 70s until having your own experience. So you had the curiosity and then you had the experience to back it up. So similar for me there. And LV, or is it LV or Ivy? I think it's Ivy on my eyes. Awful there, sorry about that. Are you into ghosts as well? Yeah, I am. And there is a wide, not fully, but there is normally a wide overlap. Anything where there is a question mark and there is potentially more to the story there. We did do a little ghosty stream once, and I want to do more, but yeah, haven't had an opportunity to. How about yourselves there? And Mark, hello, how you doing there? Tick tick, good to see you. And Marcus, I had an experience many years ago, an RAF base when I was a teenager, that no one on base could explain. Ah, interesting. Have you told us that one, Marcus? It's ringing a bell, but I can't remember the specifics. If you haven't, I need to know that one. But how was you before that? Was it like you'd never had the question before, or you know, and that was what brought you into it? Some of the things I've learned would blow your mind, probably there. And the paranormal is my best experience, Carl. So until I'd done this stream, then yeah, I'd only had a couple of like paranormal, spooky experiences, and they were when I was younger as well. But I hadn't had a UFO one there. And it was my dad taking me out in the garden to look for a telescope and watching Star Trek a lot. That is lovely. Making that, you know, getting you aware and curious at that age. Good man. And John, hello. How are we doing tonight there? I don't remember that one, Jolly. I don't remember them saying that one. Where are we there? Marcus, yeah, that is when it started my curiosity. So that is an interesting, yeah, it's like, you know, you're going through life with your understanding of the world, and then you see something that doesn't quite fit in it, and then you're compelled to answer that question. It happens with everything in life, you know, that is how the mind works. It goes, right, you've experienced that, you're going to need to know and understand this now, and how much that experience affected you in the moment will dictate how much and how compelled you are to find that answer. You're going to do some... Oh, DJ, you have to let us know. That sounds awesome. And Freeman, evening, Alan and the other one. Getting it around the right way there. I'm the other one, yeah. Alan approves there. Ooh, we're almost halfway to the 50% on the goal there. And we can do an Ask Alan anything there. We've got half an hour. Get your questions ready. And greetings from the Shire. Sam, when are you going to put your pictures on Discord of the parrots and the chinchillas? I keep meaning to do that. I'm going to do a little video introduction of all of the pets. It's on my list. Every day I keep forgetting to do it. So it will be up there soon, hopefully. Getting the equipment as presents for Christmas. The wife and the family, including infrared video camera. I love it, DJ. I am very curious to see some of those. That sounds cool. If we think as humans we represent the only form of intelligent life, we are all delusional. Raza, I like that angle. So the scientific community likes to, as they feel, err on the side of caution there, really, and go, well, we haven't got direct evidence of it, so therefore it's likely not. Well, I think delusional is right there. I think, you know, you just have to look at how diverse a species are and life is on Earth. Why would it be different anywhere else? We would have to be so special, and immediately that's a red flag for me. If you're telling me a story, if you've got a theory that makes us special, you better have a good case for it there. And Ivy, are you religious? Not directly. I'm open to religion. I think it has its place. I'm not directly religious, but I think it can be a reasonable component in things. I'm not anti it, might be the other way of saying it. It's all very interesting as well, isn't it? And if you look back through those ancient, older religious texts there, you sometimes, I'll say sometimes, you see quite often now, see that they are having the experiences with the phenomena as well. Probably been here the whole time. Get a few wisps of cloud at the minute. Should we bring ourselves back over to the Seven Sisters there? Hold your hats. I try. Come on, now it doesn't want to work. Spin, spin, spin. There we go. Now it's going slowly. Let's get the Seven Sisters into the middle. Ta-da! Alright, there we go. See if we can get some action this way. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch here from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of Crop Circle country. Say hello in the chat and let us know if you spot anything there. We can zoom in on the good stuff. We've got the grid there. Have you ever seen Starlink? We have seen Starlink, and it's phenomenal. We've seen it just launched, where it's really tightly packed together there. It's pretty cool. Neil, thank you for the heart. Appreciate that. And it all goes back into the stream. But seen it tightly packed. We've seen it kind of spread out a bit, and we've also seen it, like, you know, quite far apart. We've got those clips on our page. It's really, really awesome to see. Come on, we want some action. It was getting to this time of night, wasn't it, on that Monday, where we did see that object. So you never know, maybe something will pop up at the last minute there. Marcus, thank you for all the gifts there. Appreciate that. But yeah, looking forward to our next deep dive. I think that's going to be the 5th at 11 PM UK time. We're going to be looking at the molecular biologist that claims to have worked with the alien genetics, biology, anatomy. A very, very interesting read through there. Answers potentially a lot of questions if it is true. And if you want to join us for that one, you can for free. You can use the link in our bio there, and it gives you a month for free. So you could join us for that live. You could join us for our second deep dive in December. And you can watch back all of the past ones as well there. V says the deep dives are brilliant. I like them. Yeah, we can really get a chance to go into the meat of it. And as we're reading through here from you guys as well, does it fit in with what you understand and everything that you've heard there? Does it match up, or does it not make sense then? And when is your next live on location? Good question. Potentially Wednesday. Potentially. It's a weather and Pete dependent thing when it all aligns, so he should be free on Wednesday. Whether the weather will play ball, whether the weather together, lots of tongue twisters. Yes, whether the weather will play ball, then yeah. So hopefully a Wednesday, but he's trying to make himself available every other week on a Wednesday. So we want to start doing more of them as long as the weather is playing ball. There. You're not mentioning... What could you possibly not be mentioning? Something bright and orange and plasticky. There it is. Hello, Harko. How are you doing today? A nice clear sky today there. Do you think Bob Lazar is credible? Yeah, like I think Bob Lazar, he's really, like, the longer it goes on, I know a lot of people say this, but I have to agree. The longer it goes on for, the more consistent his story is, the more other contextual things seem to fall into place. Then yeah. So I'm really interested for that film to come out. Is it the Bob Lazar story or something like that? And he's basically going to have some new information out there. But they're also... Oh, that was a flash. Somewhere in this area here. Did anybody else see that? Somewhere in B2. But yeah, so hopefully... I mean, they're going to have the 3D rendering. He's worked with this 3D team, artists there, to rebuild S4, the facility. So I think it's going to be really cool actually seeing what he saw there. Those spaces there. Did anybody else see that flash? I thought I caught one out of the corner of my eyes. Ah, Del, sorry, it's spotted. Excellent. Right, we need to look to see if there's a repeat. Satellites can appear to flash, but again, at this time of night, what light are they reflecting back? But what's really interesting, we've seen this one before. There's a different patch of sky, but we've seen the stationary object keep flashing from the same point, basically, which again is very odd. Everything up there should be in motion. It should be moving. So for something to be stationary long enough to keep flashing away to us there, that is very, very interesting indeed. So see if that one comes back again. There. Where are we? Marcus, my last comment was flagged, apparently talking about mass destructive things we've invented is now. They say they'll flag that, and then they'll also flag like things like banana, Marcus. Like I actually got a give us your feedback from TikTok earlier today, and it was all focused on, you know, has anybody hurt your feelings when you've been on a live? Is anybody mean? Do you feel safe? Do you feel like you've got the tools to report things if you're safe? And it's quite clear that they are so worried about people getting upset that they're just, you know, so willing to just overly do the regulation and the moderation there just to prevent people getting their feelings hurt, which will never stop doing there, and getting in the way of actual content and actual communication there. Very, very frustrating. They didn't have an option for that one. Has anyone seen The Age of Disclosure? I haven't yet. It is on my list too. Have you seen it, Mark? Flagged for saying banana. You're going to get on a list. Eleanor saw the flash. Good spotting there over on the tubes there. The hurt your feelings, please. Exactly. I mean, I don't mind a bit of moderation. I think we, you know, new technology, we have to consider things a little bit now. It's not fully there, but I just, yeah, they're just so focused on that at the extent of the quality of the product here. It's like you're getting in the way of the thing you're trying to do. It's on Prime. Yeah, it's bloody expensive, isn't it, there? And it's not hard to ban discriminatory language and leave it there. Sure, you wouldn't have thought. But their AI is absolutely bloody useless. Like, the amount of times that it's, you know, it's demonetized us, or it's, you know, cut the stream off for suspicious behaviour. It's like, we're looking at the bloody stars, lads, there. Yeah, it's not really saying. See, this is the argument, isn't it? If this is what AI is like, then we don't have to really worry about the world ending yet. There, even a smiling emoji is trouble. It bloody can be for them. Where are we there? Bananas have always offended me, especially the ones that bend upwards. Yeah, a bit too close to home, isn't it? I love that one, Bill. My comment was not posted because I said shooting star. Oh, see, this is the thing. Things like that actually might be why we get some of the restricted activity. Actually, I hadn't even thought of that one, but we're using the S word. Falling stars. I'll have to say that from now on. Falling stars. His two-tier trolls can enter a chat and say crap, but you can't say. Oh, totally, Marcus, totally. It's just not a good way of doing it. It doesn't achieve what they want to achieve. And that's what frustrates me about all these things. It's just a bad idea. You're doing it badly. You are bad at your job. The frustration with it all there. Golden, welcome aboard. We're doing a live UFO, UAP, a Skywatch tonight, and also complaining about TikTok. But yeah, we're looking out for the strange and anomalous in the night sky here over Wiltshire in the UK. So John's in. So do let us know if we spot anything. It's a bit quiet up there in the minute, but we can get anything at any time, so keep an eye out for that activity and we can zoom in on the good stuff. Cosmic, how are we doing? And Ivy, thank you for the rose, very kind. As it all goes back into stream, help us improve what we do. And as V says, please feel free to share, to like away. It is that tapping, that sharing, guys, really does help us meet more and more like-minded people like yourselves. And the more eyes and minds we can get looking at the phenomena, sharing their experiences there, the more we can all piece this puzzle together there. So we do appreciate that one, as V says. John, hello, and feed him. Exactly. Feed him, keep him at bay. And Ivy as well, thank you for the cap. Very kind. There. Write a book with a list of words you can't say. I was trying to Google that earlier today, actually, to see if there was a, like a consistent list out there. But I think you'd just be tripping over yourself too much trying to bend to that, and that is why. Oh no! Oh, thank God! Who could that have been that made me into a potato? There. Who could that possibly have been? Humbling, isn't it? When the potato emoji goes, I look still roughly similar. But yeah, that's also why, if you could do us a favour, give us a follow or subscription, whatever it is, over on YouTube and or Twitch, or both ideally, so that way you aren't under the control of TikTok fully. We can always meet up there when they do eventually ban us and stop us from doing things. But the benefit is that you also get a better view of the sky, more stars in shot, or more analysis when we're doing the old signal hunts there. So in fact, I'm asking you a favour. Can you go give us a follow over on those platforms as well? DJ coming in with the likes. Thank you there. Can't help it. I mean, I don't blame you. It's quite funny, but also humiliating. What a gift battle. People keep telling me to do those battles, but the problem is, like, it's even when you're doing like the co-host, and thank you Zoe there for the like, see that popping up, even like when you're doing the co-hosts and stuff like that. Oh wow, thank you, but that's crazy there, Ivy. That's very, very kind of you there. Amazing, thank you for the galaxy there. Really appreciate that, and it helps us improve what we're doing here, all the new toys, improve our chances of catching it there. And the alien buddy there, it looks like Alan. That's why I love those, they look like Alan. But yeah, they keep us to do the battles, but it makes, or even when you're having a co-host on as a guest, it shrinks the screen down, and therefore we wouldn't be able to see the sky, which is the whole thing we're doing. Nobody actually wants to just stare at my face the whole time. So we haven't done one of those yet. I look like an Albert Bartlett potato. I like that. Where are we? Let's have a look over. Sorry, YouTubers, I've been neglecting you there as well. Oh, bloody hell, we've reached the goal. We can do an Ask Alan and everything now. Where are we? Shatner, I can concur with your analysis of bananas. We require an interventional inquiry, 100% there. And all we need to set up a Feed Alan campaign. His tummy creates major G-forces when it rumbles. We can't cope with the tectonic activity. I have to live with him. If he doesn't get fed, he is a diva all night long. He won't go to sleep. There. 1 sun cycle per day, 2 ebbs and flow cycles. I'm going to have to look into that a bit more, Jolly, so I can keep up with your conversation there. Oh, did I miss the elephant trunk? Ah, thank you, V. But I missed it. It's a shame. I do like the elephant trunk, and the cowboy hat is one of my personal favourites there. Not far behind, yeah. Dynamic travelling objects of light. That's, yeah. Screenshotted it. No one, my humiliation never escapes it, does it? Have we got any questions for Alan? Because we can jump straight in and do a little Ask Alan anything. If you've got any questions for him, he'll answer them away. No one's sitting in my number one spot there. Alan appreciates it. A TOL. There we go. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, dynamic travelling objects of light. I like that. DTOL. Don't know what the new guys are gonna like. You know, they won't understand it. But that needs to be a sticker, I think, doesn't it, Marcus? Hey, it's the cowboy hat. There we go. Not that I've already got a little moustache there. Zoe, quick question. I took a picture of what I think is a planet with 2 black spots, moons, Jupiter. Oh, interesting. So, Jupiter does have moons. I'd have to see it, but it could be, yeah. So so it was Jupiter. It does have moons. So it could be something, yeah, orbiting in front of it. Anything in the path of it there. Have you got a good telescope then? Telescope is something that I really wish maybe for... No, I can't justify it for Christmas. I've already overspent. But yeah, maybe birthday's in January. Maybe I can get a telescope then. Just start an abbreviation list on Discord. Yes, we'll get everyone in there. And Ivy, sorry, thank you for the likes there, guys. It is those likes, no shares. It helps us reach more and more like-minded people there. God, if TikTok didn't have a problem, it probably would with that. That's a very, very different stream, that is. But if it funds my hobby of gadgets, then 100%. Stetson, kind of, yeah, it's probably a cheap version, but it is, yeah. I got it in Vegas. I always regret not getting cowboy boots. The problem is, if you're wearing cowboy boots in the UK, you're going to get some serious looks. But they do look cool. Yeah. Exactly. Along with the Alan's account there. If you remember that one from the last movie club, or the movie club before, wasn't it there? And Tara's in as well. We're doing a live UFO Skywatch tonight, guys. Searching at the stars for the strange and anomalous. Let us know if you spot anything. I'm going to turn up the brightness a touch. See if we can get some of those background stars to pop through a little bit more. Let us know if you spot anything. We can zoom in on the gooder ones that are there. But are they all the rage? Oh man, I would have been ahead of the game. I do regret not getting them. One of our American viewers, can you send me some cowboy boots? A rodeo, yeah, go full on rodeo there. Oh, was that a shooting star? Did we see a shooting star? There's a faint one, a summit that's there. B1 near the inner line, a bright orange spot. Can we zoom in on it? Right, B1 for you guys is here, isn't it? Near the inner line. It's this sort of area, isn't it?
Zoom mode activated.
Are we covering it? Are we in the right place there? Possibly very... Oh, you did spot it there. Was it that one? That was the bright... That's another bright one. Hold on. Oh, damn it, Marcus. Yes. A falling star. Can't get trainers to fit after. No chance of the boots. You saw it, good spot. Well, I've clipped it. I just need to remember to download all the clips now. How long have we got until the old solstice? Is it 20 days? Something like that? Or have we already gone? When's the shortest day? How long got till that? And we can count back up until we can get some really good satellite viewing in. Oh, it's to the right of where our cursor was. Okay. So if I zoomed in around here.
Zoom mode activated.
I forget that you guys are behind there. Oh, it's the 21st. Okay. So we're going to be on the other side soon. It's a nice big bright one there, isn't it? Ivy, it's a Sony A7. What's the notification for now? That's a loud ping. Yeah, so it's a Sony A7. The real trick is the lens, though. It's getting a low enough light lens. Vertically challenged every day's a choice. What's the orange? Good question. I don't know what style that would be. That's a nice purple one. Oh, you can't. Oh no, you can see it there. Purple, orange cluster. So if this is Taurus, isn't it? Did we say it's Taurus? This constellation here. That's the Seven Sisters. It's up there. Maybe I can do that one. Oh, you're not far off me. I think I'm only 5'9" there. What? A pharaoh mask? Oh, is that what that noise was? Ah, damn it. Did you screenshot it? I'm going to pull one of them out now in real life. Where's the old sky map? Let's have a look. Sky. Let's see if I can get on it. I want to know what the orange one is. So, right, where are you? There. Oh, I've got no idea from this angle. I sure did. Of course it did. 6'2". Bloody hell, you tower over us. You've not got to be worried of anything in the dark when you're doing the ghost hunting. (6'3". Have we got anybody 6'4" in here? We're like doing an auction. 6'4", 6'4", 6'4", 6'5". Over there, it's a 6'5". Oh, 4'10". That's going the wrong way, DJ. (5'3". You're wee. Leanne's only about like 4'2". It's bloody ridiculous. She's like below my chest. 5'7". There we go. International fake station. Fake space station is a whole other different type of content there. Alright, going off for the night. Catch you tomorrow. Ivy, hopefully, yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow. I've got family around, so I don't know exactly what time we'll be on. But, yeah, we'll be on at some point, I imagine. If not, it'll be Saturday. But thank you for joining us. You're a legend. And welcome aboard. Welcome for the crew. Oh, we got a 6'5" from Mark's dad. I like it. But have a good night, Ivy. And oh, yeah, we'll see you either tomorrow or over the weekend there. And I'm just going to change my name to Bilbo and become a hobbit. Just got to embrace it. You've got the hairy feet to go with it there. Another 5'9". There. You get shorter with age. Well, I'm buggered. Get a lot of damn things of age there. This picture of the pharaoh is brilliant. I'm actually working on a creative project at the minute, which may well involve me having to dress up as a pharaoh. So we can call this a draft V. Where are we there? Oh, what did the sky map show? I couldn't quite, hang up, I couldn't quite get a alignment of which star it was. I couldn't tell from this angle. I think I need to align it for visually, like be out there with it. Because at the minute I'm using the augmented reality against my wall, and it's just hard to go, is it this star, is it that star? Actually, maybe if I can... No, that's the wrong one. Oh, for sake. Guys, if you are joining us, we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch here, live from Wiltshire, which is right in the heart of Crop Circle country. No, that's Orion's belt. Where's the 7 dams? Damn augmented reality. Okay, right, there's that one. I think is Cabdillan is the orange one, and then the purple one I think is Elnath. God, those names. Who names these damn stars? I think that's what they are. I think there. The Lost Pharaoh. It's pretty much. Yeah, I'll let you know so you can tune into that humiliation when that's ready. It's so difficult, yeah, like trying to line all these up. The more stars you get in shot, the harder it is to kind of judge. Oh, is this the one that they've listed there? I look like the back end of a dog. Simba potato. There's a potato, still the best one there. I caught that one though. A few clouds in a shot today. The lion, the cowardly lion. What are you saying now? What are you saying? And Eleanor, thank you for the likes there. It's those likes and those shares, guys. It does help us reach more and more like-minded people. They're getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena, so we can all piece this puzzle together. Together, that's how we meet all of you. A few clouds coming into shot, but nothing too bad there. Plastic bags do scare you. So Nell might be right on that one. It wasn't that it was a plastic bag, it just turned out that was the noise that spooked me. Okay, maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. Tell you what, I feel like the bloody Tin Man trying to move around and bend down. Bit of luck, Alan's eroded all of my self-respect. I should spin the camera around for the last few minutes of the stream. Hold on to your hats. We've gone full circle, yeah. So, sadly I can't lower it, which is frustrating. Can I raise it up? Oh, it goes up. It doesn't go down. That's a shame. I can't say what I think. You probably could get away with it on YouTube. I'm sure it won't get filtered. So let's spin it all the way. See how far it'll go to the right. Hold on to those hats. Right, let's go all the way over here to the dark side until we get to a tree. Come on. Oh, is that the top of the screen there? Is that Andromeda? No, I thought Otis was squeaking.
Zoom mode activated.
So if I am correct, and this is Andromeda here, all of these white dots, all these other stars there are like our sun, all have planets in orbit, but big fusion reactors in the sky. This one, though, this one that looks a bit smudged compared to the others, is a whole other galaxy with billions of other stars within that, and those billions of stars will have billions of planets. And if I'm right that it is Andromeda, it's on its way to us here on Earth. Going to crash, not Earth, but the Milky Way, where our galaxies are going to merge sometime in the future. I think it's Leanne's got something on. I thought it was Otis. Might well be. Let's scroll back around there. But it's stunning to see things like that, isn't it? See what we've got here, this patch of sky, for the last few minutes of the stream. Oh, perfect time actually. My eyes are totally gone now. Contacts are not working. Well, anyway, let's wind up for tonight on that note, whilst I can still see enough to put the camera away. Thank you everybody for joining us. And hopefully, yeah, we'll be on tomorrow, hopefully. But if not, we'll be doing our movie club at 10 PM UK time. You can all join us over that if you join our Discord, and we'll be pressing play at 10 PM and chatting along in the movie club little section there on the Discord. You're all welcome to join us for that one. It's Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Going to be cool watching a classic together. So, but thank you everybody for joining us across all the platforms there. You guys are legend. Thank you for keeping us company, asking your awesome questions, sharing your awesome knowledge as well there. So last chance to give us a follow so you get notified when we go live again there. But thank you for your tapping away, your sharing, your liking. They're helping us build our little crew up here to reach more and more people like yourselves there. And thank you as well, gifters, Patreons as well. You guys are legends, and it all goes back in the stream, helping us improve on what we do. But again, absolutely fantastic. Thank you, mods, as well. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow night. But if not, it will probably be Saturday night if we do have to skip tomorrow. But hopefully not. Hopefully we'll still be on. So yeah, thank you, everybody. And we'll catch you later. Bye, guys. And as always, YouTubers, you get us for a little extra second as